Yana. Hello and welcome. How are you? This is Jane Hathaway speaking. I work with Tahiti Tourism, and you are here to get more information on what Tahiti has to offer in terms of a romantic honeymoon destination. And honestly, in my opinion, this is the most romantic honeymoon destination on earth. This is presented to you by my honeymoon planner, who, by the way, is a Tahiti tier agency, which means we are very knowledgeable of Tahiti and her islands. We have been through the training and have been to most of the islands in French Polynesia, and we have passed Tahiti tourism's requirements every year. I've stayed at the resorts and I've experienced the culture. So what that means to you is that I am very familiar with this product, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have. So please call or email me after the presentation. Usually when saying Tahiti, we are referring to all of French Polynesia, including Bora Bora. Most people use Tahiti and French Polynesia interchangeably. This map will give you an idea of where everything is in French Polynesia. The Tuamotu atolls and the Marquesas Islands have lesser visited resorts, so we are going to focus on the most visited resorts in the Society Islands. You'll notice that Tahiti is the largest island where the main airport of Papeete is. Moorea is so close to Tahiti that you can take the ferry over instead of a flight. Wahine is not as popular as the other islands because it is not as pretty and it does not have a five-star resort. Next is Raiatea and Taha'a. Raiatea is large, but it only has one three-star pearl resort. Taha'a, on the other hand, is a popular island because it has LeTaha'a Resort and Spa, which is one of the most luxurious resorts in French Polynesia. You actually fly to Raiatea and take a water taxi to Taha'a. Lastly is Bora Bora, the most beautiful of the island. French Polynesia is a sensory surprise. Here are a few of the many activities offered on the islands. Top left box is surfing. The surfing picture was taken on the island of Tahiti, on the opposite side of the island from the airport. Throughout the year, there are several World Surfing Championships held here. Beside this picture is the Dolphin Quest, which is at the Moorea InterContinental. You will closely observe and learn about these acrobatic dolphins. Bottom left is spectacular diving, which you will find on any of the islands, and the bottom right is a picture taken in Bora Bora on a shark and ray feeding excursion, which I would highly suggest. You will see these fish while on a snorkeling excursion on any of the islands. One tour that stands out is the Moorea Lagoon tour with Motu picnic and ray feeding. You'll cruise along the colorful lagoons while your guide explains the history and points out various points of interest in Moorea. Your guide will attract schools of friendly stingrays for a feeding while you touch and play with the gentle rays. A buffet-style lunch is served with soft island music in the background. They allow plenty of time for snorkeling, swimming, or just relaxing. It is truly a memorable afternoon. Shown here are more great activities. You see more Motu picnic pictures on the beach, boating, and golfing. The Tahiti golf course is mediocre, but the Moorea course is new and gets great reviews. Here is a 4x4 tour which is offered on most of the islands. You can see it is a converted truck with seats in the truck bed. The tours are usually called Jeep Safaris. Your tour will take you along the scenic coast, and then you turn inland to begin the real adventure filled with high mountains, deep valleys, thick rainforests, and beautiful large waterfalls. And there is the quad tour offered on Moorea. Both of these types of tours are great, and you will see spectacular sights. They are better than any amusement park ride. Every couple who does the quad tour puts it at the top of their most exciting things we did in Tahiti list. You can also explore the islands on foot or by bike. There are also cultural activities. The top left picture is the Gauguin Museum in Tahiti. The picture next to it is the Tahiti waterfront at night. In the evening, the pushcarts come out. They offer the most wonderful food assortments at the lowest prices in Tahiti. A must-see in Papeete is La Marche, or the public market where all the locals come to shop. It is a colorful and exciting place to visit. You will also find scooter rentals on almost any of the islands. The two pictures on the left are of the black pearls. Manihi is best known for being the home of Tahiti's black pearl industry. However, if you stay at LeTaha'a, you can visit a black pearl farm there. The pictures on the right are of La Marche. La Marche is where everything is sold. The spas in French Polynesia are world famous. This particular spa is on Moorea at the InterContinental. It is the Helene Spa. Now I'm taking you to Tahiti. The international flights will land in the capital of Tahiti, which is Papeete. You'll see on your reservations the airport code PPT, that is for Papeete. The hotels here are very near the airport. Tahiti is the least expensive island, so it is a good place to rest up and recover from jet lag. I'd suggest 1 or 2 nights here. Manava Suite Resort is the newest resort on the island, and also it prices out so nicely. It's a good place to start your honeymoon. This is the Radisson, which is only a 3.5-star resort, but it is the only resort on a black sand beach. Since Tahiti's black sand does not have any curses on it like Hawaiian black sand, I brought some home. You can see this very soft white black sand is a stunning backdrop for the white foam waves and the blue water. The Sofitel in Tahiti was recently refurbished, but it is still only a 3 or 3.5-star resort. Since you usually only spend a night or 2 in Tahiti, this is close to the airport and a decent option for budget-minded honeymooners. The Tahiti InterContinental is getting a little tired, but InterContinental runs a lot of promotions for island bundling. Island bundling is staying at 2 or 3 of a hotel chain's resorts and getting greatly reduced prices. It is worth spending a night or 2 here to get the 4 or 5 nights at the fabulous Bora Bora InterContinental Tahiti for reduced rates. Now I'll take you to Moorea, which is the activity island. Because of the wide variety of activities offered here, couples will spend less time in their rooms as opposed to Bora Bora. So to save money, you stay in a garden or a beach bungalow here and spend the big bucks in Bora Bora on an overwater bungalow. If you want an overwater bungalow in Moorea, then the Hilton is has the best lagoon. The other lagoons in Moorea are filled with coral, so you don't have the clear blue aqua color. The coral reef is out front of the resort, so you have great snorkeling right off your deck. The Hilton Moorea has recently upgraded all their rooms with new furnishings, and most of the garden bungalows now feature private plunge pools. The atmosphere is laid back, but still nice, and the staff is very attentive. In my opinion, this is the best overall resort in Moorea. InterContinental Moorea has the Dolphin Quest. It is nice to eat your breakfast on the beach and watch the dolphins in the morning. The Moorea Pearl is the best buy in Moorea. Besides the private bungalows, they also offer hotel-like rooms. The picture on the left is their duplex room. The picture on the right is our garden bungalow with the private plunge pool. This is there's a little town you can walk to from the resort, which is a big plus. Sofitel Moorea Ia Beach Resort is settled on the edge of a magnificent lagoon. The facilities include 2 excellent restaurants, a bar, a fabulous outdoor swimming pool, and a day spa. This resort has the most authentic Polynesian feel out of any of the Moorea resorts. The beach also faces the main island of Tahiti, which is beautiful at night with all the shimmering lights. On to Bora Bora. You will see that Bora Bora consists of the main island and is surrounded by motus, most of the resorts are on these small motus. In Bora Bora, the most desired accommodation is an overwater bungalow in deep water facing Mount Otumanu. The bungalows in this picture would actually be called end-of-pontoon bungalows. You'll notice that some room categories are overwater bungalows and some are overwater villas. They are the same thing, but the newer resorts use villa to connote a higher level of luxury. This is the Bora Bora InterContinental Tahiti, which is one of the newer resorts. Here the categories are defined according to their view. The emerald category will look back onto the beach, the sapphire will look onto open ocean, and the diamond will face Mount Otumanu. The decor of the villas is very contemporary. The InterContinental La Moana Resort was the first InterContinental in Bora Bora and is situated on the main island of Bora Bora. The resort's overwater bungalows are okay in size. Ideal couples for this resort would be couples looking for a hotel on the main island that is smaller and more relaxed. There isn't a spa here, but guests are able to use the InterContinental Tahiti spa by appointment. The two Sofitel resorts on Bora Bora have merged into one resort, offering two different experiences. This is a very unique property with more activity on the main island and a secluded experience on the private island. Couples can choose to stay on the main island and take a canoe ride over to the private island and spend the day sipping cocktails and lounging by the beach. The main part of the resort is uninspiring, but it is conveniently located close to the best public beach on Bora Bora, and it prices out nicely for couples with a moderate budget. The St. Regis is one of the most exclusive resorts in French Polynesia. They have the largest villas, which are so luxurious some even have outdoor plunge pools. This is actually where Couples Retreat was filmed. The Bora Bora Four Seasons is my absolute favorite resort in Bora Bora. This is the newest 5-star resort, and it is spectacular. The resort has the best of everything. Where to begin? The service here is top-notch. They offer free guided snorkeling tours in their private lagoon area. The combination of excellent food, impeccable service, state-of-the-art facilities, tons of free water sports activities, and breathtaking views make this the best resort in Bora Bora. The resort really is flawless. The overwater suites have very large deck areas that have 2 lounge chairs as well as table and chairs. Also on the deck area is 2 sets of snorkeling gear right there, so couples can immediately start their snorkel adventure in the waters of Bora Bora Lagoon. The rooms are very spacious, if not downright huge, with living areas separated from the bedroom by the bathroom. The bathroom was separated shower and huge bathtub. The bathtub looks out to the waters of the lagoon with the option to have the wall opened up for the view or closed completely for privacy. Wi-Fi is available in all the rooms at an extra charge. This picture doesn't do justice for their pool, but I would give them the Best Pool in French Polynesia award too. It has the signature pool service that Four Seasons provides at all their hotels. They also have pool cabanas that are free to use. The Bora Bora Nui is a luxurious 5-star resort that runs fabulous promotions. Your snorkel gear is right in your closet, so you can jump off your deck and snorkel as soon as you arrive. They have a restaurant that sits right on the beach, so you can eat a fabulous meal with your toes in the sand. The overwater villas are large and with a separated living room and bedroom. The bathrooms are very large with a separate tub and shower. Beside the large soaking tub is a glass window which opens so that you can relax in the tub and drop pieces of bread to the tropical fish below. Beautiful views from the pool too. I had to add LeTaha'a Private Island Resort and Spa on the island of Taha'a. The only attraction on this island is the vanilla farm and a pearl farm, but you come here for total relaxation and luxury. In the picture, you can see that the sliding glass wall totally retracts. The resort was the highlight of my stay. This glass window at the end of the bed lifts up so you can lay in bed and feed the fish below. This is called Tahitian TV in Tahiti because the honeymooners are just glued to these glass windows in the floors. In the past, weddings in Tahiti were not legal for U.S. residents, but that is all changing. Now you can legally be married in Tahiti, and several of the resorts have wedding chapels. The Tahitians are friendly and hospitable, however they can be shy, a quality not to be misconstrued as indifferent. Use a simple Tahitian word, ya'ana, which means greetings, and they'll give you a warm response. There is so much more that Tahiti has to offer, and I would be happy to speak to you anytime. For listening to this presentation, we would like to offer you a $100 discount if you book your Tahitian honeymoon by April 1st. When I quote you a package, I will include the international airfare, the inter-island airfare, the transfers, the insurance, even a meal plan if you choose. You do not have to worry about booking too soon because if the prices go down in the future, we will adjust your price down to match the lowest promotions. And there are so many promotions going on right now. Again, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure. Please feel free to contact me by phone or email. That information is on your screen now. Bora Bora.